Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Motivation and Personal Growth podcast, where we explore how to become the best version of ourselves. I'm Anya.
And I'm Mark. And today we're tackling a topic that I think every single person on the planet has struggled with at some point: the art of putting things off.
Oh, you mean that thing where you have a huge, important project due and you suddenly decide it's the perfect time to deep clean your oven? Yeah, I'm familiar.
Exactly. So we're talking about procrastination. And we're not just going to talk about why we do it, but we're going to give you a real practical toolkit to finally overcome it.
I need this toolkit, Mark. I really do. So let's start with the big question. Why? Why do we procrastinate even when we know it's going to cause us more stress later?
Right. And this is the key most people miss. Procrastination isn't a time management problem, it's an emotion management problem. We aren't lazy, we're avoiding a negative feeling.
Okay, that hits home. So, what kind of feelings are we talking about?
All sorts. It could be anxiety. What if I'm not good enough at this task? Boredom. This is so tedious, I can't even. Or even fear of success. If I do well at this, what will people expect from me next?
Or my personal favorite, overwhelm. The task just feels so big and monstrous that you don't even know where to start, so you just don't.
Precisely. And there's a real neurological battle happening. There's a part of your brain called the limbic system. It's all about immediate pleasure and avoiding pain. It's the part that says, watch Netflix, eat the cookie, avoid the hard thing.
That's the voice I know well.
We all do. And it's fighting against your prefrontal cortex. That's the logical planning part of your brain that thinks about long term goals. The problem is, the limbic system is automatic and powerful, while the prefrontal cortex tires easily. So when you're stressed or tired, the just do it later voice wins.
Okay, so we're basically fighting our own biology that makes me feel a little better. But how do we actually win that fight?
We fight back with strategy, we have to outsmart our own brains. And my absolute number one go to weapon is called the 5-minute rule.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. What is it?
It's brilliantly simple. You tell yourself you are only going to work on the dreaded task for just 5 minutes. That's it. Set a timer. Anyone can do anything for 5 minutes, right?
Okay, yeah, I can handle 5 minutes. It doesn't feel so scary.
Exactly. You've tricked your limbic system. The hard part is always starting. Once you begin, the anxiety often melts away. And more often than not, after 5 minutes, you'll think, okay, I'm in it now. I can keep going for another 10. You build momentum.
I love that. So you're not committing to the whole mountain, you're just committing to putting on your hiking boots. That feels so much more manageable.
Perfect analogy. And that leads us to strategy number 2: break it down. If a task on your to do list is too big and vague, your brain will reject it. Write report is overwhelming. What does that even mean?
Right, I look at that and my brain just goes, nope.
So you break it into the smallest possible next action. So instead of write report, your list should say 1. Open a new document. 2. Write the title and date. 3. Jot down 3 main bullet points. See how those feel achievable?
That is a game changer. It turns a foggy, scary task into a clear path forward.
Exactly. Now, the third tool is about your environment. We call it remove friction. Make the right thing easy and the wrong thing hard.
Give me an example.
If you procrastinate by scrolling on your phone, literally put it in another room while you work. If you get distracted by news sites, Install a website blocker. If you want to go to the gym in the morning, sleep in your gym clothes. Reduce the number of decisions you need to make.
I never thought about it as reducing decisions. That makes so much sense. Willpower is a finite resource.
Bingo. So, to recap, your anti procrastination toolkit is the 5-minute rule to just start. Break it down into tiny, clear steps. Remove friction from your environment.
This is incredible, Mark. It doesn't feel like some magical, unattainable advice. This is stuff we can all do today.
That's the goal. So, this week, we have a challenge for you, our listeners.
Yes! Pick one thing you've been putting off. Maybe it's cleaning out a closet, starting a workout, or working on a proposal. Apply just one of these strategies. Use the 5-minute rule, or spend 5 minutes just breaking the task down into tiny steps.
And we want to hear how it goes. This is where the conversation starts. Tell us in the comments below this video, what's your biggest procrastination trigger? And which strategy are you going to try first?
Your stories and tips might be exactly what someone else needs to hear, so please share them.
And if you found this helpful, please do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It really helps us out.
And join us next time when we'll be talking about how to build habits that actually stick. Until then, remember, keep growing,